right. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is episode 1754. We did a pretty powerful meditation this morning. We're using questions. Questions are our best way to get better answers. And one of the challenges is that we often use questions to challenge the challenge instead of opening up a possibility. This idea this morning that we did, my questions were, why does peace and happiness find me wherever I go? If you're listening to this and you just asked yourself that question, you go, well, that's an odd question. I've never asked myself that question before. I'm going to say, congratulations. Jim Rohn would say that is a clue. So I want you to think about today in this short little episode that I'm doing publicly is, if you were to begin to ask yourself questions, why does abundance flow through my life? You're going to have to answer it with a because. Remember when you were little? I want this toy. I want this toy. And your parent would say, why? And you'd go, because you said you'd get me one, because you said I would get one if I was a good boy, because we always use our validation. Sometimes it's a justification. Justifications are you challenging the world, saying, I'm entitled to this. I'm justified for this. Right? We usually use they were justified in the harming of somebody. I don't know that I've ever heard somebody go, well, they were justified in making that donation. Not typically. Justified or justification usually might have a less than positive tone to it. Does that make sense? So rather than justify our awareness, our greatness, we're beginning to ask it through possibilities. Our brain as a certified brain trainer of the Amen Institute and understanding neuroencoding and understanding hypnotherapy and mental toughness and self-talk and brain talk. One of the things that's important is to understand that your self-talk, the majority of people sucks. It's terrible. It's not good. Your negative beliefs and all of this. The challenge is that when we try to upgrade our self-talk, we're trying to overwrite a program. We're trying to overwrite a scenario. How many of you are old enough to remember when you used to do upgrades on your computer, your DOS upgrades, they'd come to you in discs? For those of you that are probably 25 or younger, you'll have to Google that. We used to get hard disk, little floppy disks, 3.5-inch discs. And we get 20 of them. One of 18, one of 9, 2 of 18, 3 of 18. You'd have to put them in order. And it would take some time to upgrade your software. Then, if you wanted the next version, listen carefully. If you wanted the next version, you'd have to upgrade your what? Listen carefully. Some of you have programs that you wanted to run, or you've got too much stuff in it. It's your hardware is bogged down. Some of you, your phone, your hardware is bogged down. Your phone is running slower. How many of you have your phone running slower? It's because you got so much software on there that the hardware can't keep up. So you go get bigger hardware. Some of you have more gigabyte storage on your phone than the Apollo lander did back in the 60s. My point is, self-talk by itself isn't performing the functions that the self-talk can, because we need brain talk. And that's what my Nest program does. That's what this umbrella that all of this sits under, pseudopsychogenesis, the death of the old for the genesis of the new. Pseudopsycho, killing the old story. We're not really killing it, but that was the simplest combination of understandings of words. Pseudopsychogenesis, to get us to the neuroencoding, self-sculpting Nest program, which is literally brain talk. You want to learn more about that, go to SeanGMurphy.com or join us live online. I'm going to go have a conversation with my folks who are in the Zoom right now at unlearnme.live. You may go to www.unlearnme.live. Kind of cool stuff, right? Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. Dr. Wayne Dyer said that. And Wallace D. Waddles says it's not about doing certain things, it's about doing things in a certain way. And ladies and gentlemen, with the NEST program and the Cetopsychogenesis project, and you and me working together, we're going to do the certain things in a certain way so that you can have absolutely certainty in your success. I'm your brain training misfit, Sean Murphy. I'll see you all where? I'll see you over in the Zoom area. Come and hang out with me. www.unlearnme.live.